Ah, you're here. If you stand right here and look out over the city, you get such a wonderful panorama of Miroria. We've been there and back from the Silver Coast Research Station, Yellow Rock Desert, and Miroria. What a long and wonderful journey it's been. However, what's wrong? It's just, although I've been to many places across Vera, I know next to nothing about Asperia or other places beyond Astra. This might seem rather out of the blue, but I really want to go back and see what it's like. That's alright. We can go back and have a look. Alright then, let's go. By the way, could I just check your suppressor beforehand? There's plenty of energy. Ah, good. Wow. I don't know if you remember this place. Where are we? This is where my brother and I found you. You were lying on the ground, badly injured, your heart rate weak. The suppressor's energy was almost spent. I performed some emergency first aid as my brother grabbed a stretcher from the shelter. We carried you to the infirmary. Fortunately, after some treatment, you recovered quite quickly. Thanks for saving me, Shirley. Don't mention it. I've always felt that we should help everyone we meet. And the fact that I was able to help you and get to know you... it's just wonderful. Before we left for Vera, the doctor was looking after me. But one part of my memory of that time is really hazy. I have a feeling that I once caused a lot of trouble to the poor doctor. Or perhaps I should say she, another resident of this mechanical shell. Another Shirley? Yes. When modifying me, the heirs of Ida implanted an artificial personality. I think Nemesis would be a more fitting name. The heirs of Ida were so excited by the thought of what I could do and be. And I became an unthinking, soulless weapon for them in their endless desire for revenge. If you and my brother hadn't stopped them then, I don't think we would be talking here today. More likely our weapons would be pointed against each other. Even if my body has been replaced by a piece of living metal, even if I've become a strange anomaly in the eyes of others, or perhaps a terrifying machine, the fact that I can call myself Shirley and stand here before you, doesn't that mean that I'm still alive? Let's go and see what else lies ahead of us. seem like Aegis is here. I feel like we once agreed to come back here for another fight when I recovered. I think she derives a lot of enjoyment from combat. She loves wielding power beyond the average person, relieving her anxiety with a good bout of destruction. Not to mention the fate suffered by many others, turning into one of their playthings. As an angel of clemency, it seems unfair somehow for me to heap judgment on her like this. But that might be exactly the perspective that has forced us to take separate paths, and led to this outcome. Still, I would like to fulfill the promise I once made to her. I will defeat her again, and prove to her the fragile little lives she so carelessly tosses aside can become indomitable creatures. Arniel Fortress, headquarters of the heirs of Ida. This is where I began to depart from the Angels of Clemency, and where my recollection grew much stronger. You don't remember anything from before then? Only bits and pieces. After I was reconstructed, I was often injected with various medicines. Not only to prevent my immune system from rejecting the modifications, but also to control me. Sometimes I think about what might have happened in all those years I don't remember. And what kind of unforgivable misdeeds I could have committed. But it wouldn't have been your fault. I don't know what kind of pain I might have brought upon others during that time. But I'm sure I can do something to make up for those scars now. Finding my brother and the meaning of my existence isn't the only reason for my journey. I wish to bring a change to this world through my own efforts. It may be a very small change, but I'm sure it will help. I hope you will bear witness to it all, and never stop giving me your guidance, alright? Of course, Shirley. The Tower of Fantasy. It must seem so intricate in the eyes of most people. Through the Tower of Fantasy, the comet Mara was captured, and so an endless supply of Omnium was obtained. While Omnium spurred on technological advancement, it also caused the Omnium Plague. Progress and destruction, both caused by it. Is it a creation that benefits mankind, or the source of all disasters? I don't know. I think it exists to warn us. Always revere nature, laws, and the unknown. We do not stand above these forces. We coexist with them. Let's go. We're back here again. Yes, this is where it all began. I really miss everyone from the shelter. Maybe I can return there one day. Once we can finally place our journey on pause. Once I finally find my brother. Then, we can come back to return to our peaceful lives. And once a new adventure comes along, we'll smile as we wave everyone goodbye, setting off once more with their blessings and anticipation. Not maybe, definitely. Thank you for traveling Asperia with me. Alright, let's continue our journey.